Morning, my name is Kemi Fakulijo. If you saw my first video for 2021, which was titled YouTube Intro, if you've not seen it, you need to go and check it out, right? I introduced myself as being a certified counselor when it comes to relationship, marriage, couples counseling. This is the girl you want to speak with, right? Okay, so the thing is, I usually see couples complain about their partners not paying attention to them, their partners making them feel less important and disrespected. And in most cases, the response these people usually get, especially on social media, drives me crazy. Most of the times, people advise them to pray, and if they've been praying, they need to pray more, or they go as far as telling them to be busy, be financially independent, make money. Right? And you find out that some people would actually advise these people to ignore their partners. And I'm like, for goodness sake, this is a lifetime commitment. This is a lifetime partner. So why is ignoring that person one of the solutions? Right? Anyways, you want to know what I feel. If you're interested in what I feel, you want to sit down, relax, and let's talk about it. Welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining, do you think praying or praying more, getting busy, making money, being financially independent fixes your relationship or marriage issues when it comes to your partner not paying attention, making you feel less important, or you feeling disrespected? Do you think so? Okay, so I can never underestimate the power of prayers because I believe so much in praying. Right? Having said that, I think a lot of people go into marriages for the wrongest of reasons. Some people, okay, my needs to be met. Why some people, who wouldn't want me? I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, I'm this, I'm that. And they just go into marriage thinking, oh, it will be a bed of roses and everything. Why some people go into marriage? Because people feel it is time for them to get married. I can never be a fan of ultimatum when it comes to marriage because for me, marriage is a serious business and it needs to be when you are ready, right? Okay, so let's simplify the marriage phase into 3 phases. That's the mornings, afternoons, and evenings. Do you know that most people will opt for this option when probably you go to visit your pastor or your imams when you're about getting married, and they tell you, okay, you know what, your mornings wouldn't be rosy, but your afternoons and evenings would be great. Most people will opt for that option because, so let's talk about our mornings. For your mornings, it's usually not rosy because 2 people coming from 2 different backgrounds, 2 different upbringings, to probably different status, so the both of you see things differently. But the mornings gives you the opportunity to be able to listen to that person, understand that person, ask questions when you want to or when you should, to understand that person's strength, each other's weaknesses, what makes the both of you tick, the way the both of you as one can work together, right? Can you see why it is not that rosy? But I find out that in recent times, most people, in fact, maybe probably in this part of the world, we've taken communication and replaced it with prayer. For goodness sake, God has answered your prayer. You want a partner, a lifetime partner. That is your partner. So I think it should be, when I'm praying, I should be praying with my partner against the world. Right? Not praying for my partner to love me all the time, do things that my partner would love me. No, I think we've passed that. It is the both of us right now against the world. Right? So what is important when it comes to your marriage is communication. In fact, do you know when you communicate with your partner, you know what to pray about? You know when to be busy. You know when to give that person space. You know when to be close to the person without the person saying it. That is what communication do. So when you have proper communication in your mornings, you see that your afternoons and evening become really, really rosy because the both of you understand each other, right? So you find out that in most cases, people talk about, okay, you know what, we don't want a third party, we don't want family members to get involved, which is fine. We don't want someone we look up to when it comes to marriage or relationship. We don't want a counselor. We just don't want a third party. But in most cases, you find out that those people don't listen to their partners. So if you don't listen to your partners, who do you want to be accountable to? Most people would say, okay, it is my life, I live it the way I want to. For goodness sake, if you want it to be your life, build your life alone. But as long as someone else is involved, you need to be able to listen to someone, right? If you don't listen to your partner, why do you think you can successfully build a relationship? Because marriage is a lifetime commitment. Most people will say, okay, what if I don't get to lifetime? What if I don't get to the evenings of my marriage? What if you get to it? So why don't you prepare with your partner now that you're strong, now that you're active, right? Now that you're young. A lot of people, probably due to fear, due to what people say, they tend to leave the most important part of their relationship, which is communication. Some people would say, okay, I want to be a wife material, I want to be an husband material. I don't know if that's a word. But then, and I tell you, if some people say, if I tell my partner this is what I feel or this is how I feel, he might think I'm cheap. If you don't want to be cheap with your partner or to your partner, who do you want to be cheap to? Like, I feel I should be able to communicate with the person I'm building my life with. I should be able to tell the person, this is what you do that makes me go crazy. This is what you do that makes me yearn for you. This is what you do that drives me, that makes me want you more. I think I should be able to say that this is the way I want you to make me feel. Because I feel nobody can tell you the best way for you to love yourself. You can do it yourself, and the only way you can tell the other person that doesn't know is by communicating. So why do we take communication off our relationship? During the lockdown, which was about 6-7 months, the rate of domestic violence increased because most couples find comfort in their place of work. And I'm like, who does that? What would happen in your evenings when you can no longer work? Right? If we sweep things under the carpet, like I tell people, what do you think you deserve in your marriage? What do you want your evenings to look like or to be like? Because you might think it will not get to evenings, and it will get to evenings. So this is the best time, now that you're strong, this is the best time for you to be bold enough to make that conversation, to get that conversation going. What do you want? The both of you need to understand that this is a lifetime commitment and you need to build it. I feel some people knows or understand that they know that this is a lifetime commitment, but they don't understand the ways to go about it. The ways to go about it is by communicating with your partner, the both of you growing together. And I think that is what life is about. You need to know what works for you as an individual. Communication is key. Communication will strengthen your relationship. Because if you feel you cannot discuss with your partners now because you feel your partner might reject you, your partner might make you feel cheap, when do you want your partner to make you feel serious? Is it when you're old and you can't walk again? To simplify it, right? What do you think you deserve for your mornings, afternoons, and evenings? If you want your evenings to be rosy, you need to start working on your relationship, not on your work, not on your career. You need to start working on your relationship now. You need to start that conversation with your partner. I've seen a lot of people, okay, some people, I've seen them, especially old people, not working, they stop working. I've seen them travel, do things together. And I feel in a way that is the kind of relationship I want. What do you think you want for yourself as an individual, for your relationship, for that marriage? You need to start talking about it now. The both of you need to be in the same place, the same ground. The both of you need to understand yourself, and communication is indeed key. you want to stay safe, you want to subscribe to my channel, you want to share this video, right? If you think I make sense, you want to share the video. If there is anything you want to say, you want to use the comment section and we'll get talking. My name still remains Kemi. Stay safe and be good to yourself. Bye.